And welcome to another episode of Rob's World of Boxing. Let's get it. Alright. We got a cool little fight card tomorrow night, April 23rd, 2022. It's between Tyson and Gypsy King Fury and Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. It's a 12-round contest on ESPN Plus. It's actually a pay-per-view fight. They're gonna put it on pay-per-view. I don't know why. No lie. Yeah, if I wasn't a big boxing fan, I wouldn't purchase it, man. It's a good fight, but it's not worthy of pay-per-view. But yeah, let's get into it. It's a 12-round contest for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. As I stated, it's between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte. It's in the UK at Wembley Stadium. It's transpiring at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Again, 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right, let's get into it. The main event, I'm going to start with the main event. Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte. Tyson Fury, he's 31-0 with 1 draw, 22 KOs. He's 33 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter. He stands at 6'9" with an 85-inch reach. He's from the UK, but he resides in Henderson, Las Vegas. His last fight was an 11th round KO win versus Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder, who was 42-1, and with 1 loss and 1 draw at the time they clashed. October 9th, 2021. And before that, he beat Wilder. Well, he beat a couple fighters after Wilder, but a key win on his resume was against Deontay Wilder. The first fight they had December 1st, 2018, when Wilder was 40-0, and they fought to a split decision in that fight, a split decision draw in that fight, which I felt Tyson Fury actually won. At the time of the fight, I felt Wilder won, but going back and looking back at it, I felt like Tyson Fury won that fight. He won every round. Deontay Wilder got the 2 knockdowns in that fight, which I thought, I was in Vegas, turned up. I didn't even see the fight. I just seen him knocking him down. I'm like, oh, Deontay won, but I went back and watched it, and Tyson was dominating that whole fight. The only thing Wilder had was those 2 knockdowns. Yeah, and that was when Wilder was undefeated. And after that, he came back and fought a couple other fighters, as I stated, and then put another beating on Wilder, and she followed up with another beating. Tyson Fury is the heavyweight lineal champion of the world. Lineal champion just means he's the guy who beat the guy. He's the last guy he's the first guy who beat Vladimir Klitschko when he was the lineal champion of the world, and took that honor from him. It's not a belt or anything like that. It's just an honor, and he took that honor from him. Yeah, man, Tyson Fury, he's a dog, man. He's big as hell. He's 6'9". His reach is outrageous. He's heavy. About 300 and some pounds. If not, shit, I know he's big as hell. And yeah, man, what more can I say about Tyson Fury, man? He's the heavyweight champion of the world. He really showed me something against Deontay Wilder. And man, he's the best big man in the world right now. He's the best heavyweight in the world in my eyes. All right, let's get to his opponent. Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. He's 28-2 with 19 KOs. He's 34 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter as well. He stands at 6'4" with a 78-inch reach. He's from the UK, but he was born in Jamaica. His last fight was a 4th round TKO win versus Alexander Povetkin, who was 36-2 at the time. They collided March 27th of 2021. And before that, he actually got KO'd by Povetkin in the 5th round. August 22nd of 2020. I seen that fight. It was a shocker. Povetkin pulled that out of his ass and pause. And yeah, man, he pulled it out, man, and got that KO against Dillian Whyte and derailed Dillian Whyte plans of, you know, going up against Anthony Joshua for his heavyweight belts. But now he has another chance against Tyson Fury. Let's see if he can capitalize on his opportunity and seize the moment and become the heavyweight champion of the world, man. He hasn't been doing any media for this fight. He's been skipping out on all media days, all press. He hasn't entertained any of that. So he's like, he's tuned in, man. He's focused. Well, I would hope he's focused. He's not doing media. So, yeah, man. Well, let's see if Dillian Whyte can pull it out. I have Tyson Fury winning this fight easily. Yeah, and moving on to bigger and better things. I want to see him against Alexander Usyk. If Usyk can, you know, well, let's see how that thing. Well, let's see how the war plays out. You know, with the Ukraine and Usyk. You know, that's his home country. So let's see how that plays out with him. But I want to see that fight with Usyk and Tyson Fury. It don't look like Anthony Joshua want that work with Usyk no more. It look like he ready to take some step aside money. So step aside and let the big dogs fight. And yeah, man, I'm looking for Tyson Fury to, you know, make easy work of Dillian Whyte and put that fight into motion. But yeah, on their undercard, it's okay undercard. It's an overseas fight. Usually overseas fights are the zone cards, and their undercards are very lackluster, to say the least. But this is actually an ESPN card. ESPN, they have a reputation of putting on good cards, and yeah, this is a fairly good card. You know, to be in the UK too. So it's a great card actually to be in the UK. So let's get into the undercard. All right, it's the first undercard fight I'm gonna get into is a 10-round contest at featherweight. Featherweight is 126 pounds, if you didn't know. It's between Isaac Lowe, who's 21-1 with 3 draws, 6 KOs. Well, 6 of his wins are by KOs. There you go. He's 28 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter. Stands at 5'7". He's from the UK. His last fight was a KO loss. I repeat, a loss to Luis Lopez, who was 23-2 at the time they clashed. That fight transpired December 3rd of 2021. I haven't seen much of Isaac Lowe. I haven't seen Isaac Lowe at all. Yeah, I haven't seen Isaac Lowe at all. So I'm gonna keep it going, keep pushing. His opponent is Nick Bell. He's 14-0 with seven of his wins coming by KO. He's 25 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter. Stands at 5'2". Oh, that boy little as hell. He's from the UK. His last fight was an 8-round fight against an opponent who was 10-6-1. Yeah, a cab driver, to say the least. That fight transpired October 9th of 2021. And Nick Bell scored a first-round TKO win in the contest. So yeah, man, this is a step-up fight for Nick Bell. Let's see if he can step up and get the win against Isaac Lowe, or Isaac Lowe can make Nick Bell go and get that W. But yeah. Let's get into the next undercard fight. It's a 10-round contest at junior lightweight. Junior lightweight is 130 pounds. If you didn't know. It's between Jonathan Romero and Anthony Kinseke. Anthony. This boy named Anthony. I'm gonna throw it up here. Y'all can tell me what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna call him Anthony. All right, Jonathan Romero, he's 34-1 with 19 KOs, 35 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter. He stands at 5'6" with a 68.5-inch reach. He's from Colombia. His last fight was a 6-round fight versus an opponent who was 19-24 with 4 draws. Saul Hernandez, he's a cab driver. And Jonathan Romero scored a unanimous decision win. Oh shit, he went to the cars with you. He scored a unanimous decision win against the cab driver and his opponent. Anthony. He's 19-1 with 7 KOs. He's 33 years of age. He's a southpaw. He stands at 5'10". He's from the UK. His last fight was a 12-round fight versus Leon Woodstock, who was 12-2. That fight transpired August 28th, 2021. Anthony scored a unanimous decision win versus Leon Woodstock. Yeah, man. No lie, I haven't seen either one of these guys fight either, man. Yeah, man. So, yeah. May the best man win. Let's get into the next fight on the undercard. It's an 8-round contest at heavyweight. Between David Adili and Chris Healy. David Adili. Damn, I'm butchering these names, but shit. Like I said, I'm throwing it up there. Interpret how you know. It is what it is. David Adili, he's 8-0 with 7 KOs. He's 25 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter. Stands at 6'4.5". He's from the UK. His last fight was against Dominic Musil, who was 6-3. Oh my God. November 12th, 2021. David won that fight. In the 4th round, his opponent corner stopped the fight in the 4th round, giving David Adili TKO win. All right, let's get to his opponent. A cab driver, Chris Healy. He's 9-8 with 2 KOs. 33 years of age. He's a southpaw. He stands at 6'1". He's from the UK. His last fight was against another cab driver, Danny Whitaker, who was 3-1. That fight transpired June 4th, 2021. Yeah, man. He beat Danny Whitaker, but yeah, shit, it don't really matter, man. Boy's a cab driver. David Adili, he should make easy work of Chris Healy. Yeah, man. Let's get into the next fight on the undercard. Like I said, overseas, man, they undercards don't be the best. I ain't gonna lie to you. They be, yeah. I thought it was just the zone, but maybe it's the talent pool out there ain't the best, you know, because ESPN has a reputation of putting on good cards, and this is one of the most lackluster cards I've seen from ESPN. But as I stated, it's overseas, so yeah, they're doing good, to, you know, from what I've seen from the zone. All right, let's get into the next undercard fight. It's a 6-round contest at light heavyweight. Light heavyweight is 175 pounds, if you didn't know. It's between Tommy Fury and Daniel. Man, oh, it's up here. I'm gonna put it up here. His name Daniel. Tommy Fury, he's 7-0 with 4 KOs. He's 22 years of age. He's an orthodox style fighter. He's 6 foot even. He's from the UK. His last fight was the unanimous decision win versus Anthony Taylor, who was 0-1. Jesus Christ. August 29th, 2021. Tommy Fury is the little brother of Tyson Fury, who's on the main card, who I talked about earlier in the video. Yeah, man, I didn't know he had a brother. I knew he got a cousin boxing, Tyson Fury. I didn't know he had a brother. His only fighter he's fought with a winning record was a fighter who was 2-0, Tommy Fury that being. So yeah, man, it's a step up fight for Tommy, to say the least. He's been fighting some cab drivers, tomato can, he's been fighting them all. Yeah, man. Let's get into his opponent, Daniel. He's 10-1 with 2 KOs. He's an orthodox style fighter. Stands at 6'3" with a 78.5-inch reach. He's from Poland. His last fight was a 5th round TKO loss. I repeat, a loss versus Patrick Szymanski, who was 20-4. That fight transpired March 19th of 21. Yeah, man. Like I said, this is a step up fight for Tommy Fury. Let's see if he can step up and make his family proud. His, you know, don't make his brother look bad on his big night. And don't go to sleep in front of all them people, because you can't play boxing. But yeah, man, let's see. All right, and also on the undercard, man, we got a couple undefeated prospects. You know how I love undefeated fighters, man. So I'm gonna just talk about them real quick, man. We got a featherweight fighter. His name is Kurt Walker. He's fighting a 4-round contest on this undercard. He's 1-0 with 1 KO. He's 27 years of age. He's a southpaw. He stands at 5'6.5". He's from the UK. His last fight was against a fighter who was 1-2. February 26, 2022, and he scored a first-round TKO win in that fight. That was his first fight, his first TKO, his first knockout. So yeah, let's see what he does tomorrow night. His opponent is a tomato can, calf driver. So yeah, let's get into the next fight, next prospect. It's Carol Humama. Yeah, Carol Humama. He's a light heavyweight. Light heavyweight is 175 pounds. If you didn't know, it's a 6-round contest. Humama is 6-0 with 4 KOs. He's 21 years of age. He's a southpaw. He stands at 6'1". He's from the UK, but he was born in Slovenia. Is that Slovenia? But I wrote that kind of fucked up. I think that say Slovenia. But yeah, man. His opponent is again, he's 2-11. He's a cab driver. I don't know if I stated, but Kurt Walker opponent, he's gonna be 3-31. So he's the ultimate cab driver. And, I know that ain't how you say that boy name. That's how I'm saying it. Carol Humama, that boy opponent is 2-11. So yeah, man, let's get into the next prospect on who I want to talk about, and the final fight I want to talk about on the card for tomorrow night. His name is Royston Barney Smith. He's 1-0 with no KOs. He's 18 years of age. He's a southpaw, and he's from the UK. His opponent is gonna be 0-10, the ultimate cab driver, man. So yeah, man, as I stated, the undercard is nothing to write home about, man. It's an overseas thing. But nonetheless, we got championship boxing tomorrow night, man. Heavyweight championship boxing, man. So tune in if you can. Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte, man. It's pay-per-view, so yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that shit, people. Rise World of Boxing. Yeah.